Without further ado, Tangled Up in Blue. That rhymed, I'm a poet and I didn't even realize. Early one morning the sun was shining, I was laying in bed, wondering if she'd changed at all, if her hair was still red. Her folks, they said our lives together sure was gonna be rough. They never did like Mama's homemade dress, Papa's bankbook wasn't big enough. I was standing on the side of the road, rain falling on
Ayla the musician.
You guys tried so hard to distract me.